Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Resonant Rise. My name is Brink. Daytime is coming up. Good timing for an episode. Alright guys, what I'm going to do today has to do with magical croppage. And you can see I've been working on some automated system there. We may get to it at the end of this episode, or we may leave it for next episode. But I've been setting out a place. You'll have seen in previous couple of episodes that I've been flying by this area as I've been building it. I think this is the right size I need. If I need more space, I'll just build above, or I may expand out. I have ability to do either. I think I'll build out actually. I'll probably build in both directions out that way, instead of covering it up, because I do think I need sunshine for the magical croppage. What I'm going to do, I've tried this MFR, and it doesn't work with magical crops. There is a script available. I may, if I remember in this video, I'll add a link to it. If you want to get MFR to work with magical crops, somebody made a script, a mod, where it'll see each other. They'll be able to work together. For now, they don't work together by default. I think they have a discrepancy between the two mods. So in order to make the handshaking work between the two mods, you need that mod added to your mod pack. I don't plan to do that on the server. So what I'm going to do instead is use EnderIO. And there's a couple of other options you can go with. I think the farming station from forestry. And there is another one. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I have my mind set on using an EnderIO farm for all these farms here. Now you'll notice that I've collected all of the farmage that I had here. All the magical croppage. I had coal, ender seeds, diamonds, redstone, and wither skulls, I believe. I don't think I had a whole lot. I don't think I laid them down in this place. I think it was in a starter base. But anyway, this is basically the way it's going to work. Default is 3x3. And so I've set this out so that I can place one of those devices, the planter harvester, in the middle of a 3x3, and it'll have enough room all around. We'll have some walkways. There'll be glass all over the place. I don't know how much glass I'm going to use, because I'll probably have to run a quarry over the ocean or something to get enough sand. I don't know that I have enough. I probably do. Anyway, so we'll get to it. The only problem is right now I'm in a short or a loss for some of the ingredients that I need to build this. The recipe isn't that cheap. It is a good mod because it's pretty balanced. Let's take a look here. I know that I need zombie heads. I have 8. That's not nearly enough for all of the farms that I need to build. We're going to need these electrodes, zombie electrodes, which require that skull. As well as energetic alloys. Silicon is easy enough. We'll get some redstone ores in the induction smelter, I believe. Or is it the sag mill? I don't remember. But copper, gold, pretty simple. The zombie heads is the problem. So what we're going to do, we're going to get a dolly, one of these guys. Let's build this one first. And then we'll build this one. And now we have a diamond dolly. We just have to fly about and see if we can get a zombie spawner. Alright guys, I didn't have to travel too far away. I had this skeleton and zombie spawner little dungeon there generated from a long time ago. I waymarked it or waypointed it so I could return whenever I needed a skeleton. I didn't think I'd need the zombie. But I will be using the skeleton in some near future. Anyway, we should be near home because I didn't have to travel too far. Looks like everything is generating kind of slow because I'm recording. Usually it zooms pretty fast. But we're almost here. Wow, this is really developing slower than ever. I wonder if we need a server reboot at the moment. Well, anyway, let's drop down. I picked up a couple of extra things like this bamboo, another essence berry, and we can swallow this real quick. Okay, so we got the diamond dolly. I'm going to need this and an angel block. And what we're going to do... Oh, oh no! Pick that up. Oh, man. Okay, what we need to do is get our beheading cleaver. And let's go out here. Nothing can spawn in this area. We have our magnum torches on. But if we take a look at our Y level, we are at 65. Plus 15 would be an 80. So around here, let's say 79 is great. Okay, so I'm going to place the zombie spawner here, and that'll soften them up so that when I use the cleaver, I generally will only need one swing, hopefully. Looks like it is, except for the armored zombies, and I expect them very soon. But let's take a count. We'll keep it on our hotbar so we can see how many we're getting. But the nighttime is conveniently here, so they should be spawning. But I am close enough. I'm within 16 blocks away, so that... Ooh, this is kind of dangerous. Watch the explosion start happening. You know what I could do also is set up a little cobblestone fenced area. Now that guy is looking at my villager, and she's not ready to get married yet. So let's keep you guys under control here. Alright, and cleavage. Cleaver, that is. Alright guys, I'm going to kill a couple more. Get some more heads. Now, let's take a look at the cleaver. If you're interested, how many beheading? We only got 40%. This was very early game, so I didn't get a chance to upgrade it too much. I did not put any sharpness or anything like that. Let's stand over here so we can generate some more. Let's fly up so we can get close. I have not added anything other than the beheading modifiers, which is an ender pearl and an obsidian, I believe. Or is it 4 ender pearls? Not sure. Whatever it was, that's what I added to get 40%. I think it starts you off with 20. But anyway, I'll do this for a little while, and then I'll bring you right back. Alright guys, I think I have enough. Let's stop there. This was a mess, an utter mess. So far I got 6. And that'll do, I guess. I'm going to clean this up a little later, I guess. Let's go back inside and get this started. Oh, we should get rid of the spawner first. Just so it won't matter that much because it's going to shut off very soon. But I hear a zombie. Where is he? I can't allow him to be next to my villager. I don't know where he spawned. Let's see, I'm looking at my mini-map, and I don't see where that baby zombie is. I can hear him. But let's get started. Okay, so we need some steak here. I'm going to have to do something about these books. How about potatoes? We got potatoes. Let's throw all of this in there. Okay. And let's put this in there. Very good. So we are ready to start. Now, the reason why I collected those skulls is so that I can make this EnderIO farming station. This farm right here. And so we'll need to get solarium, some heads, silicon, and redstone. Let's see. Solarium, we have 2. We can make some more. Let's see how it's made. It's gold and nether, or soul sand. So yeah, let's get some soul sand, some goldage. We'll put them in the alloy smelter. Very good, that'll keep going. And then we need some silicon. We have plenty. And let's see, what else? So the solarium's making, we need the redstone. And the electrical steel, I'm sure we have enough. Yeah, we do. Okay, I'll just keep it on me. So we'll get what's done already. And the way I did it, I put it in here. Nope, it was this one. And then you can just shift click it in there and it'll find its spot. We'll need the heads also, I forgot about that. Or the skulls. Zombert. 14 total. And let's see, so it goes in this one. And that'll start. It'll make at least one there. Now, where did the rest go? Okay, it gave it to me. So apparently it can't keep it in its inventory. So let's get all of this. Drop these guys in with the heads. Apparently it can only take one at a time. So I'll do this. Bring you right back. Alright guys, I've been making some electrical steel. Because I know I'm going to need a lot of them. And I think we're ready to go ahead and get started. We're going to make the farming station, or the farmer. What is it called? Farming station is the name of it. We're going to need these machine chassis. I don't have. Okay, we need the capacitor in the middle. So let's make a slew of them. We got a stack, yes. And the cages, or the machine chassis is the name of it. We got 15. I think that'll do. Let's see. Now we need the diamond hose. So let's make a few of those. Now I gotta see how many I have already. I have 45. Okay. They're probably a mob drop then. So we have more than we need. That's fine. Let's leave that alone. And then let's put up the recipe. And now we're gonna need this pulsating crystal. Which I don't know how many we can make of this. We're gonna need that pulsating iron. Which is made with iron and pearls. Easy enough to do. Let me just see how many I have already. Let's backspace, and pulsating iron is the name of it. Pulsating. Well, we have plenty. Yeah, I don't think we need more than this. Let's make another stack just in case. Okay. So now the farmer, or the farming station. We need the pulsating and plenty of diamonds in there. We got 15. I think we need about 13 more. So let's just start with what we have here. Let's just do it with this. Now, the Z logic controllers are in there. So all of this should work. Let's see how many we can make. Okay. Oh, we're missing this. Okay. Let's just put it in there. We can make 7. Okay. So we'll make another 7 when we need it. But let's just get started with this. Now, like I said, we're going to go 3 off the end. So that'll leave 3 on all sides. Pretty even. Another 3. Another 3 for this one. And then it drops. And then I'll keep going forward like that. Let me do that real quick. Oh, so close. We got the right amount of spaces on all sides. We got 3 here, 6, 6, 6. All the way through 6. And then we only have 2. We're supposed to have 3 here. But I don't want to change the size of the building because, as you can see, I have this set up so that it's exactly where I wanted. It's exactly a chunk on every side with a walkway in the middle. So I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to keep it just like that. I'll just have to sacrifice and put a crop that I don't really need. I don't think I need this many in the first place. But now what we need to do is get some item conduits. Let's go ahead and look in here for it. Alright guys, I wound up having to make a few other items. I need the energy cables. And I don't know how many I should make. Let's just make a few. Conduits. Let's pull up all the conduits we have. 74 item conduits. That sounds more than enough. We'll see if it is. Don't need any fluid conduits. Okay, so what my plan is, I was going to sleep away the day, but I don't think we have to worry too much. We could run these conduits below. I think we can. I don't know if it takes a feed from below, but I like to show the cabling above. And otherwise, if I wanted to dig right down into here, I do have plenty of space to do it down here. The only thing is that it'll look kind of plain if I do. There's nothing going on other than the farms. But by getting the cables and the machinery up top, I think it'll look better. So that's my plan. Let's cover this back up so I don't accidentally fall in there. And so I'm going to just put the item conduits 2 blocks up. I think that'll look nice. Very visible from far away. And I don't think it's going to interfere with the croppage. Like, it won't block out light if it's covering one of the sides there. I don't think it'll matter. We'll see though. And we'll go straight back. And then we'll feed down on each. Let me cover all of these. Alright, I brought you back because I'm finishing up the energy conduit. Now I'm going a little bit too far. But it was easy doing it as long as I was standing above it. Standing from down here, it's hard to aim. But let's get rid of all these extras. There we go. Wonder if I dropped any. They are kind of expensive for now. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is drop a line to each of these. They do need energy as well. And then we'll get a couple of seeds and start our farms. Now these two I've already done. We're going to put a tesseract to feed our ME system from out there remotely. And let's get all of this in there. Okay, so we are getting some of the seeds now. Now maybe I can pull them up by putting magical. Yeah, that's a lot better. We have redstone seeds. What are these? These look a little different. Ah, they have EMC. These have EMC for some reason. I don't know. Don't know the difference. But we have 52, and I'm going to take the larger of the two. And essence seeds and ender seeds. Okay, that's all we have so far. I'll have to craft the other kinds of magical seeds. If I get the opportunity, I'd like to have everyone in the game. Every magical seed that's produced in the game. The way I'm going to do this, before feeding it any power, notice it doesn't have power yet, I'm going to give it 16 is the maximum you can put on any one of these, and lock it. This way it'll always keep a reserve. It won't allow any other kind of seed to mix into here if this goes empty. It'll always keep this as its identifier. It's a ghost image. It's not just a ghost image, it's actual seeds, but it can't be interchanged with anything else. So you'll see that the farms are actually small. I'm not using the whole thing for one seed. The reason is there are a lot of seeds in this game. This won't be just for magical crops, it'll be for the other plantations also. Carrots, potatoes, even cactus and sugarcane. So we'll be doing all of those farms here, and so I need a lot of space. That's the reason why I'm locking this to just a small farm each. Now we're going to need some hoes and axes. Now I realize this looks like a waste. I'm really wasting all of these axes that have enchantments on them. Where am I going? I'm going here. And reducing them to plain. These farming stations won't take enchanted tools. So I've been putting the tools as plain without an enchantment. And I could disenchant them and save them in books. But if you knew how many enchantment books I already have in my ME system, you'd say it's a waste. There's no need for it. So I don't have any need for enchanted tools because they don't work in this version of Resonant Rise. You need to make tinker tools since we have iguana tweaks. And so these vanilla styled tools don't work at all. Now we're done. All of these have their tools. These are the only ones with seeds. I haven't placed seeds on any of them. I just want to get one on video just to make it work. And let's see if we can make it work. Now we'll need to grab this tesseract and borrow it. Let's see if I'm forgetting anything. Okay, so there is a little bit of wear because I did put a brand new one in there, but it doesn't look like it's wearing away the axe. And this has been running for a couple of days and it's been harvesting just fine. So I don't know what the axe is for. Maybe if you plant trees is what the axe is for. I don't know. But hopefully the hoe won't wear out. I mean, it did it once and then I don't see any more wear after that. So maybe it just needs to hoe a little bit and then done. Not sure. Anyway, so, oh, you know what? I didn't even notice. This walkway here lines up with one of them in the middle. Perfect. Okay, so this Tesseract will not go here, but I'm just setting it here temporarily for now, just to make this work. Let's set it over here. Ooh, they're powered, it looks like. Ooh, look at this. Okay. Oh, you know why? Because all the settings of the configuration was already set for farming when it was down there. So let's take a look at what we have here. You can see the icons above the plants. This one's diamond. We got the essence seeds here. We got the, what appears to be, I guess it was coal or wither. I'm not sure. But here's the redstone, definitely. And the way this works is not squares. It's not like this is a square. No, it goes from one wall that way. And then from this wall, that way. So you can see that these are a row of 3 by 4. And then it starts again. These 3 by 4 across. So you got 4 going across there like that. I think this is working. I just need to get seeds on all of these. Guys, I think I'm done. And I think this episode is done. I'm going to thank you for watching. And I will catch you on the next one.